Welcome to the Coffee Club, broadcasting live from New York with your host, Felix, and co-host, Dr. Mark. So let's have a cup of coffee and enjoy the show.
There is no heaven. There is no hell. There is only this world and its dark reflection. And we do not know in which of the two worlds we are.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. 10. Ground control to Major Tom. 8, 7, 6. Commencing countdown, engines on. 3, 2. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way, and the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can. Far above the world.
and gentlemen,
That was special tribute.
ladies and gentlemen,
I wasn't broadcasting.
listening to David Bowie.
Our special tribute. By now, I'm sure you all know that David passed away today from cancer, playing one of his most popular songs, From the Man Who Fell to Earth, Ground Control to Major Tom. I don't think we have to add anything to it. The song speaks for itself.
Does? What does it say?
It spoke to me.
Okay. No, it's a beautiful song. It's a very memorable song. I guess his most memorable that I know of. All gonna miss him. Musician, a writer.
An actor. He was in movies, obviously.
Always living on the edge, and that's the way he liked it.
He'll be missed. What can be said? He'll be missed.
That's well, you know.
And unfortunately, and it's times like this we say life goes on. It's unfortunate. I mean, eventually the Grim Reaper catches up with all of us. Whoever coined the phrase "cancer sucks" knew exactly what they were talking about. Cancer does not discriminate. Okay. But while we begin on a somber note, we do have quite a bit to talk about. The Golden Globes yesterday, if you watched it, you saw that Ricky Gervais was in rare form again, as he always is, making it very interesting. Everybody out in the audience wondering what he's going to say next. I think he kept it on just about this side of scathing, shall we say. Okay, he didn't have to be yanked off the stage with a hook or a cane. Okay, there was an awkward moment when he introduced, of all people, Mel Gibson, because even he said, 3 years before or something to that effect, said a few things about Mel Gibson, or I should say at Mel Gibson's expense, which we won't go into right now. But the only reason Mel Gibson was there was because the follow-up to Mad Max from the 1970s was nominated as one of the best movies by the Golden Globes. So Mel Gibson introduced the movie, and then he quickly exited. I don't think anybody really wanted him up there. He didn't get much of an applause, if you must know the truth. But it was funny. It had its moments. Tomorrow is the State of the Union, where Felix is going to get up there next to President Obama and hand him the cue cards, telling him what to say.
Exactly. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You're listening to the Coffee Shop.
Coffee Club.
Coffee
You
Club.
can't even get that right.
Oh, you listen? Yeah.
My God.
You listen to the Coffee Club, and I'm your host, Felix.
And I'm Dr. Mark, and we have two numbers that you can call in on.
Let's give them the 516 number. I think that's a safer bet.
That's the best one, yes. 516-336-8510. Okay.
Our other line is being serviced, has been serviced now for so long.
Well, you got to tell them, we had to flip a coin to see which phone bill we were going to pay this month. So,
Unfortunately, we paid the other number, the 646 number, and the 516 is still better.
That's very true.
Figure that one out.
That's very true.
Anyway, we're happy to be here tonight. As I said, it's sad moments and some happy moments to share and some interesting news that's been around.
Well, the happy moment is that they're here with us now.
They're getting the privilege of listening to us.
That's right. Well, I don't know if they would call it a privilege. I think we should call it an honor.
It's an honor for them to listen to us. Then.
Exactly.
Is that what you say?
Exactly.
And it's an honor for us to broadcast to you.
I really do believe that.
Which part? It's an honor for them to listen to us. It's an honor for you to broadcast.
It's an honor for them to be listening to us.
Also an honor for us to be broadcasting.
That's very true. Because we never know when they're going to pull the plug.
Hey, listen, it's like the old vaudeville act. Never know when that cane is going to come out and
yank you off the stage.
Yank you into the big garbage pit of vaudeville dead acts.
Well, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you know that I like to keep apprised of all the Sunday talk shows, and I listen to all of them. I take your pick, Channel 2, Channel 4, MSNBC, Fox, CNN, and there really wasn't much to say other than the fact that the Donald is really going after Ted Cruz very heavily.
It's because Ted is doing fairly well.
Well, I know. Ted Cruz will probably take Iowa. And, of course, we should all be prepared for the Donald to say, well, while he really wanted to take Iowa, in the past two presidential elections, 8 years ago Huckabee won, and 4 years ago Santorum won, and neither one of them wound up even finishing. So I'm sure he'll make some comment about that. Should he come in second? But it seems like 1, 2, and 3 are going to be very important because he figures that he's going to definitely take New Hampshire. And second place seems to be up for grabs. Cruz will probably get it, but Rubio is...
Right now, Cruz is not in second place, I don't think.
No, not in New Hampshire.
Yeah, no, he's doing poorly there. The Republican Party is having a real conniption right now.
With every passing day and week, the stronger Trump gets, the more afraid they are that he might be the nominee. And too many people are saying that they don't know if they could support him.
And meanwhile, they were saying that the polls, they expect to get 20% of the Democrats to vote for Trump.
I heard them starting to talk over the weekend. This is one thing they did say. Trump is becoming like Ronald Reagan, getting the Reagan Democrats back in 1980, which basically sort of cost Jimmy Carter the election. The fact that when Carter was president, we all remember the gas lines from the late 70s.
Yep.
And alternate days, odd and even. Mortgage rates were at
17, 18%.
Oh, it was terrible.
And now it looks like the economy is going back into to recession.
I heard that also on the news. I'm glad you picked up on that. They said that top economists have said that we're due for another heavy recession.
This is the worst the stock market has ever done in its history in the first 10 days, 11 days
of a new
operation.
year. That's right. It's gone down 1,000 points since the beginning of January. It's terrible.
Yeah, and this is my wife's ex